Hey everybody, this is Thomas Andrew, voice for the PPC in Whitby. It is Friday, February 14th around 6 p.m. and today will go down in history as one of the saddest days in Canadian history. As today, the Trudeau government, along with the help of the NDP, have elected to vote or have voted for enabling the Emergencies Act. That is, simply put, it's almost like declaring war against your own citizens. The last time something of this measure or this drastic has ever happened was, interestingly enough, under Pierre Elliott Trudeau, the PM's father. But then again, that was a little bit different. Obviously, the circumstances were different as bombs were being blown up. The FLQ has went insane and started kidnapping politicians, killing them, etc. So, not saying that that may have been the right decision, but definitely the circumstances are completely different. This individual decides to declare this act or enable it and put it forth to go against peaceful, peace-loving, patriotic Canadians who are protesting government overreach, Trudeau's government overreach. The reason why we're in this situation is because he does not have enough humility to negotiate. He looks down upon everyday Canadians. He looks down upon workers. He is not of or for the people. He doesn't care about everyday people. Neither does the NDP. Again, I'm stressing this, and I can't stress this enough, that the NDP is not socialist. The NDP does not care about the worker. Jagmeet Singh is part of the World Economic Forum. Understand this, people. Trudeau, the Liberals, Jagmeet, the NDP, and unfortunately quite a lot of conservatives are puppets to Soros, to Schwab, to the WEF. Understand this. And this is the result. They don't care. They will go to war against their own people. They're declaring war on Canadian citizens. It is disgusting. On peace-loving Canadians. We're not at war. There is no threat of terrorism or any of this. This is a man desperately clinging to his powers. This is a man who, just like any other dictator and end times, just like when the USSR was collapsing, everything went into chaos. That's where we're at. Everything's in chaos. There's no leadership. There's no determination, no economy, inflation through the roof. Guess what it reminds me of? I was alive in that time, in those times. I remember fully well what those times looked like at the end days of the USSR and the communist regime in Eastern Europe. It was a mess. Zero leadership, zero accountability, zero economy, zero finances, inflation through the roof. We're there. And this guy, this narcissistic, egotistic, zero leadership, zero skills, zero ability to lead, is coming down hard on his own people because his feelings have been hurt, because he cannot understand why people don't like him. This is the end game. And I am now imploring, although I'm not in power, I don't have a seat, but I'm asking those who are in power and who have a seat and who have a voice, but we all have voices, and I'm asking everybody to call their MPs to tell them, you don't agree, this must stop, and to get this individual to understand that this is not the Canadian. He's saying that these protests are un-Canadian. What he is doing is absolutely un-Canadian. It's absolutely anti-social and anti-societal. You cannot go down this road. Instead of, like I said before, instead of de-escalating, you're escalating the situation. Unfortunately, like I've mentioned in other videos before, I truly think that he wants violence. And if it gets to that point, it will come to violence. It is incredible where we have gone to in Canada because of this guy's ego. He thinks that he is the world and the absolute power in Canada. I am imploring the MPs raise your voice and do not accept it and do anything in your power or above to stop this. This is ridiculous and insane. This is un-Canadian. Un-Canadian. I am imploring the police. Stand down. Do not go against peaceful Canadians. Do not go against Canadians. Do not use those powers that he wants to give you. Do not. Un-Canadian. You will, hopefully not, but it could lead to violence. And I'm asking the Governor General, where are you? Where have you been throughout all this time? You have not said a word. I understand that you might owe Justin Trudeau your position. But you also have a moral obligation. A moral obligation to those you serve. You serve Canada. You represent Her Majesty the Queen. You are the highest authority in Canada. Represent that. This is incredible to where we have gotten. All because he was unwilling to talk to his own people, the citizens of Canada. Unwilling. Mr. Turnbull, you represent Whitby. You are an enabler. You are enabling this to happen by saying yes to the Emergencies Act. You are enabling the destruction of this country. You represent Whitby. And the citizens of Whitby, I'm sure, most of them will not agree with it. You are splitting and dividing the country and your own riding as well. We deserve better. This needs to come to an end. It's enough. Enough is enough. And you have gone overboard along with your whole party and your government. We know the system that you represent, and it's not Canada you represent at all. This we have known for a while, but the last couple of years, and especially the last couple of weeks, has shown this. You don't care. All you care about is your own power and comfort. And you'll do anything to cling to it. I implore all those people in power, stand down and be with the people you serve. You don't serve the government, you serve the people. If our Prime Minister can't be a leader, please, you be a leader. Dark times and dark days, but there's always hope. We have to let this whole system collapse in on itself so that we can rebuild it and make it better. I hope and I pray, and I keep Canada and all its citizens in my prayers every day, that we'll come out of this a better and stronger country and as a united people. God bless us all. Let's hope that wisdom and understanding and common sense will prevail. Talk to you later.